Hi, you guys. How are you? I'm painting, but I had to take a quick break and do a short video because within about a 5-minute interval, twice I had a high-pitched sound in my ear. So it's like, okay, I'll grab the cards. I know there's a message here that I need to look at, which is what's right here. But first, late last night, I got really giddy, and here's why, and I had tweeted about it. Here, this was around 10:51 p.m. I said, do you feel that shift forward, decisive direction? Well, Saturn went direct about an hour ago. I said, this Saturn feels like it's done with the rebels and wants to get on with the visionary, with some order in the name of humanity. Those are Saturn functions in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius has the rebel, the innovator, the visionary, the humanitarian, and they come in stages. So I could feel all of that coming together. We've had enough rebellion. We need to get on with the vision, and we need to do things in the name of humanity. And then a couple hours later, I was like, you guys, I'm a bit giddy right now with potential. Astrologically, we have this Mercury retrograde. It's at 14 degrees Libra. In the US chart, that's conjunct USA Saturn. Saturn is so comfortable in the sign of Libra, which has to do with the scales of justice and fairness. So Mercury going retrograde means that it's revisiting justice issues, revisiting some agreements, revisiting some contracts or things that have been left just kind of hanging out there, but it's looking for resolution on these matters. And so Mercury retrograde touches USA Saturn on the same day that Saturn goes direct in Aquarius. We need some more order on a humanitarian level. We need to be working with our networks. And last night, that moon was in Sagittarius, which also seeks the truth. And in that moment, the moon was at the position it was last December with releasing a solar figure. And that was Donald, among other world leaders who have fallen off. And then I realized, holy cow, not only did Saturn go direct, but also asteroid Carriclo. Thanks to my chat, someone came up with the proper pronunciation of Carriclo. It's this asteroid that I am so appreciating. She's the ultimate healer. Well, she also turned direct, and she's at 29 degrees Capricorn, which is in the final degrees, which means when you have something in the final degrees, these are critical degrees. This means it's time to get stuff done. We're done with this entire sign. We got to wrap things up and move on. So she's the master healer. And in a Capricorn sign that has to do with the establishment in our government and the people, I drew the judgment card and it was reversed at the time. And it was signaling to me that with all of this happening, part of the healing we're receiving is being able to overturn bias, upend the old rationale for the way we do things, because Pluto is also direct last week. So it's like both of these are working in tandem. The healing part has the back of Pluto, the things that are transforming, to get the right stuff done. We have Mars and Mercury that are essentially reborn and repurposed and retooled and re-energized. This is a really, really big week, very consequential with these planets moving direct. So back to, I got 2 high-pitched ringings in my ear. I wanted to know what they were about. So I was like, what was the first high-pitched ringing have to do with? The Knight of Swords, charging forth. That's like intelligence, information, our intel agencies, but also swooping forward in like the thought form, the thought ideas, the rationale, judgments, contracts. This is kind of like Mercury moving forward. Even though she's retrograde, she has touched USA Saturn, and Saturn went direct. This is kind of that synergy. Covered in, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles, the point of power, the point of like the original, like crypto, the original deals, the original agreements, the original opportunities. That was a first ping. This was the second one within 5 minutes. We have the Two of Pentacles. You know, this is not only having one's balance and losing balance and losing control, but this is kind of how, like, the criming that's been going on, how like two entities talk to each other and share things. Well, we have intel charging forth about this original idea that's kind of turning it it's upending it. Because the Two of Swords, a difficult decision has been made. The bottom two cards I had, we have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups card for me is like when there's crime going on that they're trying to cover up what they're really doing, or something like a shell company is actually functioning as something else. Well, look at this, the King of Pentacles reversed. So this could be candidate Donald. It could be all of his sponsors overseas. This has also been like the Saudis. There's been a lot of news about the Saudis and the gifts that they've offered Donald. So you guys, something is up and from the past. Oh, about information that has been transmitted overseas, or things that they were waiting on. There you go. The Six Wands mob reversed. You know, Trump, Putin, Unji, Netanyahu, MBS, MBZ, all of them. The global transnational mafia that's taken over global governments. What else do we have? Their defenses are down, and the United States is bringing it. She is ready. She's coming back to what was going on. And talks are happening. They've made some decisions to break up the lovers. The lovers, for me, has also been the insurrection, turning the back on the people, their choice, the laws, the rules. We're breaking up with the Constitution. Here's your sponsor. A bear in Russia, or those that were sponsoring it, the King of Pentacles, are SOL. Where's that King of Pentacles? Didn't I just not have that? Oh, there we go. So that's that. Something is up, you guys. I always notice that when Saturn goes direct, or when it goes, especially when it goes direct, that's when you start seeing more charges and more things officially being filed or unsealed. So hang tight and take it easy as we approach this quarter moon. It's going to be kind of difficult. Okay,